Então, bora. Mais um episódio. Eu acho que é o último. Se não for o último, é o penúltimo. Mas eu acho que é o último episódio da nossa saga de The Wolf Among Us. E aí eu tenho que ver qual jogo eu vou jogar depois desse. E ainda não sei ainda. Tenho muitos jogos pra jogar, mas não sei qual. Vamos ver. Vambora. Episódio 5, Choro do Lobo. Deixa eu colocar meu celular pra
I
carregar.
mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Carai, viada, dorme nunca. Uma hora eu durmo, mano.
Bigby!
Tem que acabar esse episódio, eu vou de nanas. Talvez vou ver série. Aí depois eu durmo.
Bigby, wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Mano, eu acho muito que é o último episódio. Eu acho. Mas eu não lembro, então... É isso. Eu vou jogar como se fosse o último episódio, então eu vou prestar muita atenção no que eu vou fazer, porque senão... Posso dar merda. Pode dar merda no fim da série. Do jogo, no caso. E espero que lance logo. Eu tenho que até que ver que data que vai lançar o The Wolf Among Us 2. Pra mim ver de jogar ele também. Episódio 5. O Choro do Lobo.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Covil do Homem Torto. De noite.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, her carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Nossa, mas vou arrebentar a cara desse filho da puta.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me?
Ah, claro.
I'm a well-connected man.
Ah, claro.
Well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open.
É o último
But I can
mesmo.
understand the
Hehe,
confusion,
spoiler.
and I'm
Agora fui,
truly
beijos.
sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope
Valeu.
you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
Ele
You
matou
got
as
what you wanted,
meninas.
so just...
Sit down. Now.
Ele matou as garotas.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Filha da puta! Soca.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
You told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Filha da puta.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you? Get the fuck away from me! He's the one you fucking want!
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Não. Ah, não. Ela não. Pelo amor de Deus, ela não.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Filha da puta. Nossa, é muita gente contra ele. Isso que é foda. Ele tá mais perto.
Take this!
What
You're
the
done, Wolf.
fuck?
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Vou saber que eu nem tive opção.
Oh, God.
Por que essa menina tá defendendo, cara?
This way. Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know. I know.
Vai. Ah. Nem fudendo.
Fuck! What was that? Take him off!
I can't.
Puta que pariu. Não é possível.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Ó, louco, ele achou roupa ali. Genial. E é a mesma roupa dele, óbvio. Com certeza.
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault.
Ah, é só culpa sim.
You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you?
Luiz,
Still
olha
the
a
same
frente.
old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Ele matou a Nerissa
So
também.
easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl
not
with the
the-
ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Meu Deus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Legal. Aí os dois morrem. Como que eu vou encontrar o homem torto? Ah, legal.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Calma aí, meu gatinho quer sair.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck you!
Eu vou matar ele, tá ligado?
Shit.
Tem que sofrer mesmo, é um filho da puta. Porra. Não sei se seria melhor ter ido atrás do homem torto, tá ligado? Limousine. Ah, já tô indo atrás dele.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Ah, então ele já sabe onde que ele tá. Porra, então vambora. Achei que ele teria que procurar pra onde que ele foi, os caralho. Mas ele já sabe onde ele tá. Menos mal.
Of course.
Obviamente.
Bigby Wolf.
Blood Mare.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Isso. Olha. A Fate. A família da Fate. Ou é as meninas que morreram junto?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Isso.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Arr. Caralho, a menina se teletransporta. Que porra é essa? Essa roda velha é algum BO, né? Que isso? Filme de terror? Ai, buceta. Foi mal. Muito rápido. Nossa, ele tá apanhando muito.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Que isso, viado? Ele é cheio de vidro. Ah. Credo. Que coisa horrenda. Arr. Tá, porra. Agora o lobo mal tá mal mesmo. Bicha, você é feia, hein? Meu Deus. Que isso? Não. Ela usou a ult, não pode, cara. Não pode usar a ult, cara. Só um só. Aí é foda. Dos 3 porquinhos. Ué. Ai, que horror. Chega lá e enfiar no olho dele. Cadê a vagabunda? Mandou só os clones. Eita lasqueira.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun hold. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
É verdade, eu não posso matar ele.
Agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Ah, ele manda os outros.
Kill those women.
Babaca.
And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
A mandado de você.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Não queria matar ele, tá ligado? A Branca de Neve pediu pra...
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention?
Oh,
Thank you
shit,
all for
that
coming here on
cara
such
tá-
short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works.
Eu quero saber o que ele tem a dizer.
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
if you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it then.
promised you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Ah! Por que tirar a gema, tá ligado? Não precisava. A gema
You
eu
have
devia
the floor.
deixar.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Bonitinho.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you, okay? I'm sick of your shit.
You see what I mean?
Bigby?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Nerissa.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk. I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Ela se matou.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't get it.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Não, eu não. Eu não.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Porque minha, caralho.
Do what you think is right.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, Sheriff.
Arrancaram a cabeça dele, quê?
He's right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Gente. Eu tava pensando, calma. Agora joga.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Não vou, não.
I won't.
E foi com Deus.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Ah, mano, eu acho que ele tem muitos contatos, tá ligado? Se ele, sei lá, conseguisse ligar pra alguém, ia ter alguma maneira dele fugir, cara. E acho que prender não seria o suficiente pra ele. Foi muita maldade que ele fez. Ainda obrigou as outras pessoas a fazerem um
Hey,
negócio
Sheriff.
pra ele, sabe? Uma covarde.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Ih, eles vão pra fazenda. É.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're
Oxe.
late.
Tá, né?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
O que ele tá fazendo? Ele não quer voltar pra fazenda, o que ele tá fazendo aí? Ele tá com cerveja. Meu Deus. Yellow birch.
I'm going. Jesus.
Oh, ele não conseguiu comprar
like 5
Glamours?
They carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
Oh, meu Deus.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Arissa.
Hi.
Hi.
Ela não consegue tirar fita ainda, mano? A menina não já morreu?
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Ela pode tirar,
It's
pô.
not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if you...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Oh, meu Deus. Por que ela não falou antes?
Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Meu Deus.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Meu Deus.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Não sei o que falar.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Huh?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Blood Mary? Blood Mary? A voz é da Blood Mary? Pera. Gente, calma. O que aconteceu aqui? Não entendi. A voz era da Blood Mary, não era da Nerissa. Caralho, como assim? Você e 31% dos players deixaram o George morrer. Sozinho, né? Deixaram o Crookman vivo. Acho que é isso. Como punir o Homem Torto, você e 38% dos players jogaram eles do Vitinho. Well. 98% dos players decidiram acertar a presença do Sapo Jr. pra Branca de Neve. E 98% dos players será Herp. Tá. Gente, eu não sei o que aconteceu. Estatísticas especiais. Fera, você mentiu pra ele sobre ter visto a Bela do lado de fora do apartamento. Você bateu nele enquanto ele estava caindo. Caindo? Tá. Bela, você prometeu que não contaria para a Fera que viu-a do lado de fora do apartamento. Barba Azul, você usou táticas similares de interrogatórios. Colin, você lhe deu um drink quando ele pediu em seu apartamento. Você ajudou ele a escapar da fazenda. Crane, você bateu nele. Homem Torto, você o levou de volta para o Witchell. Você jogou no Witchell. Z, você escolheu queimá-lo com um cigarro durante o interrogatório. George, você o deixou morrer. Você quebrou a boate dele. Ah, sim. Green, sei lá. Você cortou o braço dele no bar Chirp Truck. Tá? Olha, você interrompeu o funeral da irmã dela. Branca de Neve, você levou ela com você ao Chirp Trap. Tim. Você o deixou para trás. Ah, claro. Sapo Jr., você aceitou o seu besouro e prometeu que iria levá-lo para a Branca de Neve. Sapo, você ficou ao lado dele quando a Branca de Neve quis mandá-lo para a fazenda. Você deu dinheiro a ele. Que susto, mano. Tribo Gamer. Ótima dublagem, mano. Teve algumas coisinhas que não estavam dublado, mas deu pra entender direitinho. O principal, pelo menos, deu pra entender. Isso aqui é importante. Que legal. Continue as histórias. Continue a história. Compre os quadrinhos hoje. Então. Tables. E não teve, tipo, mini spoiler do próximo jogo, nem nada do tipo? Que eu acho que na época eles não sabiam que ia fazer tanto sucesso, né? Caralho, eu não desbloqueei todas ainda. Começo do fim. Mano, eu não sei, é o último episódio mesmo, cara, ainda sem dúvida, porque não é possível. A casa de palha. Aí, ficou faltando 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Uma bala de prata, meu último cigarro. Sopros do vento do norte. Alegremente, sempre depois. Livro das fábulas. Aí, Ana, desbloqueei alguns personagens. Ou algumas coisas, né? Porque não só tem só personagem aqui. Calma. A história de Vivian, a garota da fita. Vivian foi a primeira a receber a maldição da fita roxa. E tirar a fita resultaria em morte, e qualquer tentativa de falar sobre isso seria frustrante por causa do feitiço. Conforme o tempo passava, ela tentou viver uma vida normal. Eventualmente, ela se casou com um homem bom. Mas ele sempre perguntava sobre a fita em torno de seu pescoço. Apesar de seus apelos para ele deixá-la em paz uma noite enquanto ela estava dormindo, ele tentou removê-la. Quando ele puxou a ponta da fita, Vivian acordou e viu o que o seu marido estava fazendo. Em pânico, ela se afastou, evitando que o laço da fita fosse desfeito. Furiosa, ela tentou expressar a gravidade de suas ações. Mas seu marido era incapaz de entender. Será que ele era um mundano? Ela percebeu, então, que não poderia confiar nele, e decidiu fugir. Ela moraria sozinha pelo resto de seus dias nas terras natais, preferindo a segurança do isolamento ao risco de outra traição. Buddy Pie. A casa de Vivian e George. Vivian e George se conheceram durante o êxodo das terras natais, e eles ajudaram um ao outro a sobreviver à longa jornada para o mundo real. Após a chegada, no entanto, eles descobriram que é difícil ter uma vida decente. Com o pouco dinheiro que tinham, eles abriram Pudding Pie. A administração de um clube de strip pode não ter sido a ocupação mais desejável, mas eles acharam que era melhor estar no comando de um lugar como esse do que ser forçado pelo desrespeito a trabalhar em um. O lobo mau, o Bigby real. Verdadeira forma de Bigby é a de um lobo gigante, muito. Além de seu icônico poder de bufar e assoprar, ele também herdou outras habilidades do seu pai, o vento norte, por exemplo. Bigby é capaz de prender a respiração por um longo período de tempo, o que torna impossível dele se afogar. Ah, que legal. Lealdade de Maria, parte do trabalho. Maria Sangrenta começou a trabalhar para o Homem Torto há muitos séculos atrás. Ele prometeu liberdade para ela, fazer o que quisesse, desde que concordasse em atuar como guarda-costas pessoal. Por causa do poder e influência do Homem Torto, Maria nunca teve que se preocupar. Cadê? Onde que eu tava? Preocupar em ser pega pelas autoridades. Ela gosta de seu trabalho imensamente e defendia o Homem Torto até a morte. Principalmente porque ela se diverte com isso. É louco. Justiça. Quando um criminoso é capturado na cidade das fábulas, o procedimento tradicional é a realização de uma audiência formal em frente à comunidade ou às partes interessadas. No entanto, as exceções são muitas vezes feitas para agilizar o processo. Na realidade, não há nenhuma regra para esse tipo de situações. E na medida em que as políticas são defendidas, pode depender de quem está sendo responsabilizado. Uma nova ordem. Branca de Neve responsável. Com Crane fora do jogo, o prefeito Rei Cole nomeou oficialmente a Branca de Neve como vice-prefeito em sua ausência. Muitos diriam que essa promoção era questão de tempo, uma vez que ela era fundamental para o funcionamento da cidade das Fábulas, e pessoalmente garantiu que muitas fábulas chegassem ao novo mundo com segurança. Ela também vem fazendo não oficialmente o trabalho de vice-prefeito há anos. Muito mais que Crane, né? Xerife Bigby. Depois de fugir de sua terra natal, o lobo Bigby passou muitos anos vagando pela Europa, com uma colônia de fábulas se desenvolvendo rapidamente no mundo real. No novo mundo. Branca de Neve e Father Toe rastrearam o lobo e ofereceram-lhe uma passagem para a cidade das fábulas. Ele concordou que a Branca de Neve o cortasse com uma faca manchada com licantropia para dar-lhe o poder de mudar a forma humana à vontade. Bigby tornou-se o xerife da cidade das fábulas sob a administração de King Cole. Mas por causa de seu passado violento, muitas fábulas não confiavam nele, e ele foi proibido de pôr os pés na fazenda. Até hoje, ele luta para se redimir aos olhos da comunidade. Aqui ficou faltando 1, 2... Não, aqui ficou faltando bastante, né? 5, 6, 7. Realmente acabou. Caraca, mano. O que tá pitando aqui, será que? Eu não vi algo. Não. Tá certo. Acho que acabou, né? Acabou. Episódio 5 é o último. Caralho. Então é isso. Acabamos a 2 da manhã. Eu fui Mangas. E agora esperar vir ao próximo jogo pra gente jogar. The Among Us 2, que já tá pra lançar. E eu vou transmitir aqui pra vocês também, obviamente, postar no YouTube também, da mesma forma que eu fiz nesse. E vou tentar achar algum jogo novo pra ainda essa semana pra ver qual começar e tal. Se você tem indicação de jogos pra me jogar da atualidade ou antigos mesmo, comente aí embaixo no vídeo do canal. Quem sabe eu traga ele pra cá. Então é isso. Vou encerrar o vídeo, vou encerrar a live. E também já tá tarde. Obrigada aí a todo mundo. Deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal. E obrigada a quem acompanhou a live de hoje. Fizemos muitas coisas hoje e foi muito legal. Então, um beijo.